Hi, financial modelers or spreadsheet family members. So we'll be looking at the last part of this case study on Mr. Ngozu. What is there? Let's see what is there. It says, wait. It says, okay, we looked at C, now it's D. Since the sales prices of these commodities is determined by government and the cost of fertilizer is affected by conditions in the economy. Using the scenario manager, help Mr. Ngozu plan for the price in the commodity as follows. Personally, I have to put a disclaimer on this one. Personally, I do not use scenario manager in all my models. I use data tables, and I believe that they're more flexible than scenario manager. But however, for this particular purpose, I'm going to show you how you can actually use scenario manager. It's a very beautiful tool, but for an experienced financial modeler, I don't see any reason why one should actually use this. But it's a very good tool. I'm going to show you how to use it. So I'm saying best case, no change in the original values of the model. Okay, so what do we do, guys? So the first thing that we're going to do, we'll try to pick this model. This is the one that we're going to use, the assumptions. So how do you do it? You press Control key, just press it. Then bring your cursor on the model and press the tab there. It should turn white, meaning that you've highlighted assumptions and model. Please hear me out. Then now, what we want is, whatever will be changing, we want to create something independent from these two. So I'll right click on the assumptions, go to move or copy, go to create a copy, move to end, and don't mind, just move on, clicking until it works out. Thank you. Okay, so here, then now we'll change this name from model to model scenario. You can even put manager. Okay, right. Then we'll pick these. We'll just cut. Cut this. Come here. Go up. I have to do it in a very smart way, guys. No. Here. Okay. Then we'll grow it a bit. What else do we grow? We grow this a bit. We grow this a bit. I hope that is not too much. Okay. So we'll edit the income statement so that it starts picking from here, not from the assumptions the other side. I'll delete this. We don't need it now. So you right click and go to delete. I'll delete this worksheet. Right? Thank you. Okay. So now we'll try to link the model that we have pasted there to the assumptions that we have cut and put them on the same worksheet. Apparently, the scenario manager, it does not work in different worksheets from different worksheets. It does not work in that way. It focuses on only one worksheet, and this is why we're doing this. You get it? Huh? Okay. So now we'll change all these things, guys. We don't need to start defining them. We'll just be picking them from the other side. So say for the corn, Y corn, these are bushels. We'll start from here first. So we'll say that is farm times the corn area. So I'll do this. We'll pick there and lock it by pressing F4, and it gives you these $2 there times the corn area. We'll use the growing mix. So I'll do like this. Okay, I'll press there, pick here, and change it to 44. Okay, good. Then we'll go to sort area. Will be quite faster. So this would be times the number of bushels and selling. Where are the bushels? And the corn. These are the bushels. Make sure that the thing remains as is. 57. There should remain as 24. Come here. Change as well. Where we were to 16. Okay. So yeah, what we are doing is that we are just making sure that all the linkages here, the linkages must be linked to the assumptions that we have put on the same worksheet. So land general, so we have general hours, so we are going to labor. I'll do this, guys. Go under labor. We're almost there. This is on general. Copy and paste there. It's 240. Make sure that the numbers remain as is. Then come to corn hours. Delete them. Corn hours. Sorry. So corn hours per acre. This is Q, so it should be Q26. We change there to Q26. So what you don't understand, the best thing is you pause, you watch a bit, and do. In that way, you'll be more effective. Okay, won't take long. Here is the selling price for the corn. Okay, now do this. Selling price. Q13, meaning the other one will be Q14. So just edit here to Q14. Okay. And come to labor rate. Do this, guys. We pick it from here. Where's the labor rate? It should be down. It should be down. Okay, it's here. Again, you just log by pressing F4. 72. This one is going to be 67. Control V. We go to seed. So this is price under seed. We go to the assumption under seed, which is the 5 quarter per acre. Press, meaning this one is going to be Q13. What are we remaining with is on the fertilizer. So it's the bags, the cost, the what. So we'll do this and check what was the figure there. 11,520. I have to make sure that's 11,520, or we have to make sure that's 11,520. So we'll come here, guys, go to fertilizer. It's the number of bags per acre. Look, per acre times the cost price per bag times times. If we use this, what is going to come out of it here? 11,520. Then we come this side, we go to the other one, I'll pick here, copy, press it this side, and change to 44. Okay, I hope we got it correctly on fertilizer. Then just check. What was it on fertilizer? The entire 100 acres requires 60 bags of fertilizer. Okay, at a price of 320. Okay, we got it right. So it's just apportionment. Okay, so we have these numbers. It should still give us the 109. Thank you. We move on, guys. We're almost there. Then now what do we do? Let me close the other one. Let me close this and close it. So what do we do, guys? We now create scenarios. So what do we do, guys? We then now go to data. I like using shortcuts, but for now let me just use this data, or you can do like this. You can say RWO, then you pick S like this, scenario manager. Or you can go to data, go to what if analysis, then go to scenario manager like this. Thank you. So now we have to create the scenarios. What are we being told? That the base case, no changes in the original values of the model. Thank you. Okay, so we start, guys. We are going to create base case. Sorry, let me start. You see, you go here to add. There's no scenario that has been defined, so you add like this. So we say type base case. Now, by changing which values, we'll go to the assumptions. Guys. All these that we used. We just press here. If there's some space down, you just do comma. You go again. You press 2, comma. You press 2. We're making sure that all the assumptions have been entered. You go to costs and everything that is here, comma. Then we go to the last part here, comma. We go to this, comma. we go to general assumptions here, like this. So we are told that this is a best case scenario. Nothing has changed. You can have this up to, is it 255 or what? Forgotten the maximum, I don't know, but you can move on as many times as you can. So we are done with the first one. We are told nothing changed. So we now go to the best case scenario. We are told no change in the price for fertilizer, but the selling price of the commodities is increased by 15%. So it's only the price of the commodities that has increased by 15%. Okay. So we add another one, which now we are calling as best case. Right. Say okay. So we know that the prices are on 4 and 5. So this price has increased by 15%. So equals times 1.15. Then the other one as well. Though once we are done, the scenario manager, it does not leave numbers in formula form. So it's going to convert them to, it's going to hard code them. So say equals, again here it's times 1.15. Press OK. Names and results of formulas we are converting to values. Thank you so much, scenario manager. I think we are done with the best case scenario. We are done with the best case scenario. We add the worst case scenario. Guys, it's easy work for you. It's easy work for you. Then here, what are the results on the worst case scenario? We are told the price of fertilizer increased by average rate of inflation as of 31st March 2020. So 31st March 2020, what was the price? It was 14%. That's the price of fertilizer, so it's going to increase by 14%. You can just check on the Central Statistics Office, the website, but I think it's 14%. And the selling price of the commodities is reduced by 12%. So we go this side. These, they are reduced by 12%. 100 minus 12 is 88. So say times 0.88. Put an equal sign this side, equal sign. So this side, guys, put an equal sign. Don't forget, times 0.88. But then fertilizer, which is at 320, has increased by inflation rate times, we'll try to confirm it, but let me just put, so it will be times 1.14. Agreed? Okay, it's fine. Now that we have these numbers, okay, then just close. Let's just check so that we confirm these numbers together. We're almost there, guys. March 2020. To inflation rate for March 2020 increased to 14%. So we use this. This is on Zambia statistics to 14%. So respect their weight. Okay. Now we check on the numbers. So check how these numbers will be. If we go to data again, go to what if analysis, go to scenario manager. These are the scenarios that we have in here, right? So check if I press on like worst case, I say show. You see worst case, it shows that the profit is going to reduce to 74. If I go to best case, I say show, it shows that the profit will jump from the base of 109 to 151. If we go to base, it's obvious, we know it's 109. But instead of opening this, you can just be doing a toggle. You press on the toggle and it becomes much easier to check on these numbers. So how do you do it? Cross. You have scenarios. Okay. So let me show you how you can do it. Go to File. First, go to Customize Ribbon. There's something that I'm going to delete here, then I'll pack it later. I'm going to delete this. So, come here first. The scenario. I want to reset. Allow me to reset for now. Okay. Then just reset. Okay, I'll say I'm resetting. Now we start. So I've reset everything. I'm sure this is how your workbooks are. You go to File, go to Options, go to Customize Ribbon, go to Popular Commands, but pick commands not in the ribbon. So we go to Commands not in the ribbon. Then here, guys, we look for Scenario. I don't know what it is. Yes. So we have Scenario here, guys, but it cannot be added like this. We can't add it like that. So what do? I push in a new tab, then I can now add Scenario Manager. Not Scenario Manager, just pick Scenario. So I'll say Add. Okay. Now, after we've added Scenario Manager, I can come here, guys, check. Instead of those things that I was doing, I can go to the scenarios. I can say I'll start with the best case. It takes a bit of time. That's the best case. I can move from best case to go to best case. Then I can move from best case. I can go to worst case. So in principle, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with your assignment. The best way to learn modeling is to follow through all the steps that I was showing you. Sometimes pause if you are not sure. Again, move on when you are very sure. Where I might not have explained to your satisfaction, I think you are most welcome to give me a call and just ask, Coach Carter, how should I have done that? Or how did you do it? Because I failed to do it. Maybe I used a shortcut and I did not explain what this shortcut is. So it's better to say, there you are too fast. How did you do it? Thank you so much. Bye-bye.